Alright. So, everyone here and ready?
Yup.
Alright. So with that being said, last time... Last time on Curse of Strahd Reloaded, you all battled on your way to the town of Vallaki. You ran into some wolves, and mixed within those wolves were a few werewolves. The fight went decent. Some of you got ripped up a little bit more than others. Ben took a nasty bite though, and after healing and everything else, that specific wound was not closed. It still looks like the same as it was when the bite initially happened. You all did remember that you have a paper that you had won off of a game that you all played at Searpool, and there is a brief thing about werewolves. So you do know there is something that needs to happen here, you're just not sure what yet. But on your way after the battle, you all traveled without a hitch. You finally find yourselves at the gates of Vallaki, and there you see a refugee camp basically set up right outside the gates. Irina, recognizing the people there, it is those from Barovia itself. It's Barovian refugees around the area. And Irina mentioned that she would meet you all inside afterwards, but she needs to tend to her people and see what's going on and everything else. As you approach the gates, you were all warned, of course, that the guards are looking for silver from a sweet old lady that you met at a window. And Ranga, doing what Ranga does, he makes a hidden pouch and everything that hide your silver crossbows and different things like that. But to enter the town, there are some things that need to be done. One, you all must pay 1 gold piece each. One cannot pay for others, but you all must supply your own gold piece. 2, they had to check you all out. They demanded to see, they demanded for you all to show their teeth to prove that you're not vampires. They also briefly exposed a necklace strung with bulbs of garlic to prove that you're not werewolves. You overhear the guards talking to, that the garlic is what the Baron claims that is a way to prove that you're not werewolves, for werewolves are not, the garlic would not be good for them. After a little bit of a back and forth with the guards though about the gold, you all did finally make your way into Vallaki. With that reminder, you all did level up, but you're not officially leveled up until the night's rest. But as you all did walk in, the guards nod at you, and they turn and say, all will be well. You pass from the earthen road onto cobblestone streets, mud staining your boots and the bottoms of your pants. Behind you, the gates close with a slam, and you can see the guards resume their post behind it. In the distance, you can see two other figures bearing pikes patrolling the walls as they look down on the twisted forest beyond. The eaves of the buildings hang with old banners and tattered fabrics that flap and twist in the chill breeze. The banners are painted with faded words and illustrations, but time has robbed them of both their legibility and any beauty they may have once had. Flickering candlelight lingers behind the shuttered townhouse windows, and humanoid shadows move behind closed curtains. Long shadows lurk in the alleyways, where the grass grows long and twisted beneath the stained and sagging wood of the buildings above. The streets are empty, though you can see a single cloaked figure traveling away from you down the central road. In the distance beyond the walls, a lone wolf howls, and a cold gust of wind cuts through the night like a knife. You are now in the gates of Vallaki. What are you doing?
That's a very good question. Well, we gotta get Irina to where she needs to go. But she's outside the gate right now talking to those one people.
And she did mention to find somewhere to stay and stuff. That she would just meet you at the town's inn or wherever they have.
Gotcha.
Oh, I feel like a good place to get information is a pub or something. Something small that we could maybe check on the locals and see what they're saying.
Yeah, that's not a bad
It is
idea.
the best place to find information. As we're going, Ringa's gonna just keep an eye out since we're in a larger city for anything, any hidden marks, anything that would lead to maybe like an like back alley dealings or people with lesser standing, essentially like a thieves guild or something around those nature.
As you're traveling down this cobblestone road, as I said before, the streets itself are empty, but you do see a singular cloaked figure traveling away from you, down the central road itself.
Maybe we could talk to them.
Maybe we should follow them. See where they're going.
As you travel, oh, go ahead.
No, I was gonna see if there are any mice around. Maybe I could have a mice friend follower. So we are, because I feel like they'd be less obvious. Or we could use Tabitha. I forgot about Tabitha.
I'm cool with anything. What are you guys feeling?
I'm not very sneaky. Unless we're just not going to be sneaky.
I am very sneaky. Where do you want me to go?
No, I'm just throwing out
Do you want me to
suggestions.
kill someone?
No. I'm just throwing out. Do we want to sneak up, or do we just want to keep walking? Am I complicating things? I'm sorry.
Let's
No.
this figure ahead of us seems interesting. Why don't we casually walk in the same direction as them?
Okay.
And if you see any small mice on the way, you can talk to them.
They might see more than we think they do.
Yeah, I feel like we're kind of out of our element here. We kind of really need to buckle down and just get to the bottom of things anyway. So this is as good a plan as any.
What can you see on this that I just activated?
It looks like a fountain in the middle of the city.
You could see the whole map.
Oh, map. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. And then there's a little pop up.
Yep.
You right now are entering the gates
Oh, we're
right
right
here.
Okay. Got it.
So this is
Where
what
the-
you guys are. Yeah.
And you said everything's
Place.
clear except for the one person that we see walking.
That you notice. You can give me a perception check to see if you notice anything else
Well,
as
don't
you're
mind if
walking through.
First roll of the night. I swear to God, if it's bad, I'm gonna rage. Okay. I'll take it.
One for Tabitha. Tabitha's just not giving a shit right now.
I'm distracting Tabitha by petting her.
As you're moving along, you do notice another figure kind of intently watching as you pass by. You are all new here, of course, so people are gonna be curious. As for you all, the lady sits and is traveling up the center road here. Or
Where's the other person?
as you get to this kind of crossing right here, you notice that they are watching. Hold on. There are so many areas here. They're watching from the north.
Okay. Is there anything strange about them? Out of place?
No, you did. They just are kind of intently watching. Like I said, you are all new.
Which is fair. That's fair. I think I think Renga's just gonna don't notice that and continue walking with everybody.
All right. Do you continue down the central? One second. Let me pull up. You all continue on forward and let me make sure. as you make your way here, you see as the lady continues on. But what you do see is gray smoke issues from the chimney of this large 2-story wooden building with a stone foundation and a sagging tile roof, upon which several ravens are perched. A painted wooden sign hanging above the main entrance depicts a blue waterfall. Hold on a second. Let me see if they have a... I'm trying to see if they got a picture for you here.
But they're actually at a girl.
They do not. But this place does look active.
What is it called?
As I said, it is the main entrance. The wooden sign hanging above the main entrance depicts a blue waterfall.
Oh, sorry. I thought it was something else. Okay. Should we go inside? Or
You said there were ravens outside, right?
They're perched out on the building. Yeah.
Probably a good sign, right?
Maybe you can talk to the ravens. I know. Does the raven look familiar?
Does not.
Dang it. Maybe you can talk to the ravens and see if they are if they're, anything
Here we
good
go.
inside or anything interesting.
There we go. I
If they're
found it.
helpful, or maybe they have some information.
Did that picture pop up for y'all?
Yeah.
that's cool.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Hildy, why don't you go talk to the ravens and see if they can help us?
Sure. Let me find this ball. It's a. Okay, cool. I think. Oh, it's gonna take 10 minutes. We might as well go inside, unless you really want me to talk to him.
No, it's okay. We can go inside.
I say take the time.
Okay. I mean, Oh, yeah. So what should we do?
I'm okay going in. I'm okay waiting. Whatever is the best option. Whatever everyone thinks is best.
Fine, just cast it.
And you hear chatters and everything going on inside. Are you casting it, or are you
Yes. Yeah.
Alright.
Okay, I'm gonna say, excuse me, Mr. Raven, or Mrs. Raven, can you please tell me about this building that you're on?
That's what the rest of you are hearing. Looks down towards you. Blue Water Inn.
Oh, it's an inn. Okay. Do any of you have any questions? I should ask it about the locals inside.
Yeah, ask him if there's anything weird going on around here.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Raven, is there anything odd going around here, or?
Looks at you. There's weird all around.
Anything new?
No.
You should ask it if there's any suspicious activities, beasts, or creatures within the town, or.
Can you tell me more about the locals? About like the hard hitters, the big crime family,
The crime families.
Big crime family.
The big
big
mafiosa.
big crime rings or
Who's the
something.
boss?
Tony.
With Tony, I need to take him out. I need to take over here.
He was like an Italian gesture.
This Raven looks down at you, and those inside can help.
Is there anything we can do to make ourselves less intimidating, or can we say, or what can we do to win the locals over? I'm afraid to make a bad impression. What I'm trying to say is, like, what can we do to, like,
Blend in.
Yeah.
Outsiders will always be noticed. Just speak to those inside.
Okay. Cool. Thanks. Okay, so I think we're good to go in. I think we're good to go in, and just as long as we're not causing a ruckus, we'll be fine.
All right. Give me a second. You guys head inside. Let me get. Hildy, Set, Mordwin, Ranga, Tabitha, Ben. Alright. Alright. Are you all loaded in?
Yes, sir.
Now you all die.
Yep.
Alright, go
Yay.
ahead. There's the front door.
I want to use the back door.
I mean...
Mormon's just gonna look at Rango.
No, I'm kidding. I don't
The
want to use the
jokes
back
write
door.
themselves.
Got a real funny guy over here.
I'm gonna turn back to everybody and look. Let me do the talking if we run into any strange types.
Yeah.
I know how to bend an ear.
I think we already ran into one. As she looks at Morgan.
I'm just gonna ignore that.
Alright. I'll put that over here. As you enter inside, nearly a dozen Vallakians sit scattered across the various tables. nursing mugs of wine or bowls of hearty stew. Along the staircase, a colorful dressed man wearing a feathered, wide-brimmed hat gestures wildly at the head of a long table, holding a rapt attention of several Patreons sitting there. You hear a wave of laughter ripple through the group, followed by a smattering of light applause. You see as this person here. Hello. Welcome to the Blue Water Inn. Please, go ahead and take a table. I will be right there with you. Or if you would like to sit at the bar, go ahead and sit at the bar.
Okay, let's grab a table.
Rango will take a seat.
Just go up and steal somebody else's table. Get out of here.
Oh, I was saying, Rango was gonna take a seat near them. Oh, jeez. I was like, let us sit near where everyone is, so that I can listen for any. She's gonna say, let us sit where people are. This way, I can keep an ear out for any suspicious talk or anything interesting. Mordwin, why don't you start conversation with some of the people, and then I can keep an ear out for anything out of the ordinary.
I'm gonna just turn to the table behind us and get a view on who these people are. This one.
They look like commoners, and you see the lady talking to them, taking their, like, what appears to be taking, their, orders. You see then, Danica leaves really briefly, heads towards this door, and then you see another man enter out the door. And, you see as, he exits the room with a tray of fresh baked bread, hot beet stew, and wolf steak, which you see him take to the two gentlemen here. The food as it exits his kitchen, though, smells mouth-watering delicious. Like, it smells fantastic. After he sets the food down, he kind of looks over at you all, and someone approaches. Yes, greetings, welcome to the Blue Water Inn. You all look like, well-traveled. Did you all need a room for the night?
What? As a matter of fact, we do.
And as he goes to reply, you notice the lady come back out the, room. And she looks at him and says, I'm terribly sorry for my delay. Yorwin, are you plotting to rent rooms to guests for free again? No, my lady, of course not. You should get back to the kitchen. Of course. You see as, Danica looks down at you all and says, he's already allowed one other guest to stay free, and would bankrupt the inn, with his generosity. If I wasn't here to keep the books, and urine as before he leaves, I know, I get it. After all, why else did I marry you? And with a smile, you see the lady, a rare instance of common sense, I imagine. And you see Danica pecks urine in the cheek and says, "The table by the window is getting hungry." And urine winks to all you, picks up an empty tray, and you see as he exits back towards the kitchen. um, Danica looks down at you all, and I understand I'm sure my husband was offering room and board. There, give me a second, sorry, I closed the wrong thing here. There is the prices.
It's free.
Right.
Free.
Free! Everything's free!
Free 99.
Mordwin Rizzer.
Yeah, do it, coward.
Wow.
Damn.
Why can I not find? 1 second, sorry. Looks at you and mentions that the price of the rooms is 1 electron piece, and says daily soup and fresh bread is included in the price. And then on our menu that you can, of course, just order from, we have wolf steak. We have our daily hot soup, which, as I said, if you do rent a room, the soup and fresh bread is included in the price. We have some cooked vegetables and fruit cobbler. And, of course, we have our fine wine, sold by the pint. We have triple grape mash, number 3, and red dragon crush. We have 2 large guest rooms, as well as 2 small guest rooms are available for rent.
What's the difference?
The large guest room offers 4 beds, and then our smaller rooms offer 2 beds.
See. Well, who wants to stay where?
Well, Ranga and I could share a small room.
This is true. We can.
Yeah,
And
we'll
then
do
the
it that
guys
way.
could do a large room.
Sounds wonderful. Sounds wonderful. As I stated before, that would well, essentially be 10 copper pieces or
Steve.
a silver piece, but of course, you guys aren't supposed to have silver coins.
All right.
Of course, of course.
I'm saying that out of character because, of course, they, you know, at the gates.
Yeah.
Um,
Nobody knows we have our stuff because we're sneaky.
Yep. At this time, you see, the gentleman hop back out. And, sorry, I could take your orders for dinner, assuming you're hungry.
We could definitely go for some food.
As this is going on, you do hear laughter behind you and stuff, and, this...
Ranga is gonna keep an ear out for any conversations, especially any that seem interesting about goings on in the town, anything out of the ordinary, or anything that just sounds off, even if it's just a little bit.
As, they ask you, what would you like to eat? As I said, there's, wolf steak. He will serve bread and soup, of course, with it. But he says that, the, wolf steak is, a copper piece. Fresh bread is included. Cooked vegetables is 3 silver pieces. And of course we have our fine wines. Purple pint of the purple grape mesh is 3 copper pieces, and red dragon crush is 1 silver piece. Of course, converted to copper, but
I'll take. Ranga's probably not gonna drink, but she'll have something, anything that's meat related. Cat.
wolf steak.
Yeah, is it actual wolf?
Yes.
Regular wolf?
Yes.
Why such a strange delicacy?
It's a fine meat. It's delicious.
I think we come from different places.
I'm just curious because they have wolf heads outside that they call werewolves. So I was just wondering if it's all the same here.
No, we do not eat the werewolves. We just eat wolves. But I see you all are travelers. Are you in town for anything specific? Did you come for the festival of the Blazing Sun?
No! Can you
I
tell us
didn't
more
know
about
there
it?
was one.
Well, that's why most people here. That's the joyous gentleman here telling his tales. Is here for has showed up. I believe he is doing something for it. Yes. The festival. One second. Yes, the festival itself, it goes on in 5. I lost my spot. It will take place in 5 days at noon. The burgomaster puts on these festivals to try to keep everybody's spirits high and cheerful, for he believes that, well, it will keep the evil from outside from getting within these walls.
I see. Well,
He's a good man, the burgomaster?
Well, of
I heard that.
course. He's not. Well, the previous festival was called Wolf's Head Jamboree. Less than a week ago. These festivals, like I said, he tries to keep these going to keep the people within out, but I must warn you that if you speak ill of these festivals, well, the burgomaster believes that you are in league with the devil himself, and you will be arrested.
Wow.
Some are thrown in the stocks, while others are taken to his mansion, that the Baron can purge you of your evil.
Interesting.
Where might those be?
Might what be?
The stocks where he takes the people to.
Oh, yes, yes. The stocks. That is a good question. Where are... There are so many areas in this. That is towards the gates. I'm not sure which side you had went from.
Are they coming from the east?
Yes.
We came in from the east gate.
I want to say it's in that area. Yes, I believe it's yeah, out of character. I believe it's on the east side of the town, so the side that you came in from.
Oh, okay.
But yes, if you have questions where anything is, let me know. I'm not sure what you are looking for exactly here.
We have some business with a friend of ours who
Oh, yes,
needs
yes.
to come here.
Is there anything specifically,
Did we know where? Did we get any information on where she needed to go?
Yeah, they're the church.
Oh, where is the church?
Oh, yes, the church is off towards the northwest from here. It's up to you if you want to head north and then head west. From here, if you come out here, take a left, and then take another left, and you could travel, along Wall Street there, and it will be there.
That is very helpful. Also, we will need 2 large rooms. We did forget about one person who will be sleeping with us. Because they're not here with us. We forgot about that, you know.
Oops.
Good call, Lucy.
That's right.
I can also, let me look. I believe, yes. I could also offer you guys the large room, and I'll get you the 2 small rooms. I'm not sure on how comfortable she is.
The girls will have to take the big room, because we are not going to leave her on her own. You boys can figure out the small rooms.
Fair enough. No more midnight trysts, Franga.
Did you have anything else?
Ranga, I don't know, Ranga doesn't know if she wants to, how deep she wants to go here.
If that, we can go ahead and grab, what drinks would you like? I can go ahead and get the drinks, and Urine, if you would like to go ahead and start to, make their food.
Yeah, Ranga's gonna just kind of listen to everyone else talking, see if she can pick up anything else while they're doing their stuff for getting things ready and getting our food and drinks.
Alright, well, if you have nothing else to say, we'll head back to... Huh?
That's like, Ranga's gonna just kind of see how comfortable she feels asking some of the questions that she has, but she's gonna kind of hold out because she's not sure.
The rest of you, would you like wines or anything?
Yeah.
Might as well live a little lavishly. Sounds good.
I think I'll split a bottle with Mordwin.
Yeah!
Yeah, some of us have to be responsible.
Death House all over again, getting the
Okay,
wine.
sounds good. Make that 2 bottles for Mordwin.
Would you like the purple grape mash or the red dragon crush? The red dragon crush is the more expensive. They also are sold by the pint, so I can get you what they can. It is 1 silver piece for the dragon crush, or 3 copper for the purple grape mash.
I'll take 1 of each.
Alright, she heads back towards that. As that goes on, you all are sitting close enough. You see the gentleman, spy you, Hildy and Cassette, look at you, turn around real quick. He's about to tell a story. And turns his chair to listen, make sure he listens in. And you hear this gentleman speak up. The vampire Count Belasco kept his coffin, not in a crypt or keep, but in the cellar of an old decrepit inn, which was managed by his servant, Igaron. Poor Count Belasco had a terrible secret. In his ancient age, his scalp was beginning to rot, his hair falling out in great clumps and knots. In embarrassment, he commanded Igaron to purchase a beautiful raven black wig, hoping to preserve the handsome younger man he had once been. A handsome man indeed, agreed one of his guests. an elderly, near-blind widow named Elevenka. One particular moonlight night, dear Elevenka kept to herself, spending her days sorting and resorting her late husband's rock collection, which she kept lovingly in her purse. Despite the Count's odd behavior and pale skin, she suspected nothing. Her old vision too blurry to make out the fangs that poked down amidst his teeth. As always, the Count felt an urge to feed upon her, and though her flattering words quelled his interests, he felt the thirst in his fangs all the same. "Igaran," he boomed, "fetch my coat. I'm going hunting." "Yes, sire," Igaran wheezed as he returned and whimpered, "Must be back before dawn, milord. I'm cleaning the curtains tonight. Want you nice and safe in your coffin before sunrise." Count Belasco scoffed. "Fear not, simple Igaran," he boasted. "I know well the hour of my enemy. Not a thing could stir my spirit to linger beneath the dreadful rays." And so the Count departed. He lurked in the alleyways and prowled across the rooftops, yet he found not a single morsel to sate his thirst. It was with surprise that the hungry, defeated Count finally looked up at the velvet skies and saw a wrinkle gray of approaching morning. With panic, he flew through the streets. 4 blocks away, a streak of orange began to slice across the sky. 3 blocks. 2. The door to the inn slammed shut behind him. "Goodness," Elevenka said, yawning atop the staircase. "Have you been out all night?" In an eye blink, the Count's great silhouette towered far above her. "Yes," he growled, "but I've only just found what I've been looking for, Elevenka. I want to suck your blood." Ordinarily, one of the Count Belasco's victims would scream, flee, or faint. Yet had made one terrible mistake. He had forgotten Elevenka. Cataract-ridden eyes couldn't quite see his fangs. "You disgusting man," Elevenka screeched, and whirled 18 years worth of rocks and minerals directly toward his head. There was a terrible thud, a terrible splintering of wood, and Count Belasco went tumbling down the floor below. When he opened his eyes, he saw Elevenka staring in horror, not at him, but at his head. His bare head. There, just beneath the western window, laid his beloved wig. He dove for it, paws outstretched, and a sliver of sunlight glazed across his skin. There was a sizzle, a hiss, a burst of smoke and flame. Elevenka first clutched to her chest, watched in awe as Count Belasco succumbed to the morning light, until all that remained was a smoldering heap of ash and charred, smoking wig. Poor Elevenka never quite got over it. This man concluded, his eyes twinkling. After all, it was quite the hair-rising experience. As his listeners boo, scoffed, applaud, he bows, waves to Danica for another round of drinks. As she approaches, You see two young boys run past her into the kitchen giggling. And you see the gentleman start to step away. And he looks at you all as well and says, "Be sure to get some round of drinks on me as well. Thank you for listening."
Oh yeah.
Interesting.
Free drinks.
You can't argue with that.
Oh, the cookies.
Uh-oh. What cookies?
They dropped the cookie.
I knocked over some cookies that I had.
Where's my
I got all
cookies?
the cookies.
I thought you meant like they were in the oven or something and you were baking. You're like,
Oh.
oh shit, I forgot it's cookies.
Oh,
No. She just forgot. She just dropped her cookies. Oh, Lucy, what am I gonna do with you? Rango will get not a drink, but she'll get something to drink, but just not liquor.
Do you have anything to want to conversate to him or anything?
I mean, told one hell of a weird story, relatively speaking. You know,
Seems like a person, Mordwin. You should talk to him.
not so much. I don't know if there's anything to be gained there.
Why don't you swoon him with your guitar?
Yeah, exactly. You could become very good friends.
Maybe start like a little, song or a jig or something, and maybe friend him to get some more insight.
I suppose.
Aren't bards supposed to be friendly with each other?
Some of us have more of the spotlight than others.
Oh, so you're jealous of him, I see.
Mordwin is going to stand up. He's gonna walk straight to the bar. He is gonna stand on top of a chair and he's gonna start playing his music.
All right.
Before he does that, Casa Gray yells, going, "This is Mordwin the Great!" Hyping him up.
Okay.
So this is Mordwin the Great. I am afraid I have never heard of him.
Well, you're about to.
Dang.
All right. Do you care if I do a performance roll here?
Go ahead.
Okay. Well, I guess this isn't. It specifically be of the loot. Let's see. This actually should be higher. I don't know why this isn't, but.
Yeah.
Yeah. Rock on.
When he goes up, he is going to play the equivalent of a somber melody. And when he goes through playing that, he's essentially going to be telling a story of royalty embroiled in a war of love. And he's gonna make it sound as cheesy as possible.
Nice. As this is going on, do the rest of you have anything to say towards this gentleman as he sits with you all? Or not sits, but stands near you all.
Get wrecked.
Yeah, get good.
Is this drawing any attention, or like eyes?
People
behind
are
it that
watching.
attention?
People are definitely watching.
Okay.
While he's performing, Rango will say, "This is quite the tale you told."
Thank you, thank you. As I said, it was a hair-raising experience. But
So how long has it been since that experience of yours?
I apologize though. My name is Rictavio. I'm a ringmaster and I am in search of new acts for my circus. As he says that, he kind of looks up at Mordwin playing. But I'm as I said, I'm in search for some new acts for my circus here, and well, on my travels, I'm not quite sure how I ended up here, but I'm working to make the most of it.
It's fair. I feel like that is how we have. That is the same for us. We just kind of have ended up here. If you want him, you can take him.
Take Morbin. They're great.
That's not true. Don't listen to her.
I don't know. Sorry, what is your name, ma'am?
Hildy.
Oh, Hildy.
Oh, I'm
No,
sorry.
no,
you're
no, no.
listening.
I would like to know this one's name. That's managed to let me know that this act may be available.
my name is Ranga.
Yes, I may have to inquire about the circus for this one. Quite good. But how long ago did you all arrive here in Barovia?
How long have we been here?
It's been a couple days now. 1, 2,
Literally don't even know anymore. Oh, Percy, do not turn off.
3. This is day 4. Let me type this in.
4 days? Jesus
Yeah.
Christ. We've done so much. Stop messing with my computer, dude. Hey. Don't you meow me. Hey. Hey.
Oh, he meowed.
The real manga is fighting.
Yeah.
I'll take a picture.
Little butthole.
I just recently arrived this morning and took residency up here in the private suite here. The good innkeepers have generously let me stay in exchange for tales and good humor. As he smiles.
We have had a hell of a 4 days. I'm not going to lie. It feels like we've been here for a lot longer than that.
Curious. Being here for a little bit, travels through the areas. You seem pretty capable, Glenn. Not sure how far did you just get here to Vallaki? You were outside the gates.
From a different village, yes.
So you seem to handle yourselves pretty well, I see.
You can say that. And then I don't know if Rango wants to do anything flashy because she doesn't want to be in a circus.
And relations-wise, how did you all know each other before this?
No, we did not. We are actually all quite new acquaintances. We actually met right before we were sent to this strange location of Barovia.
Interesting. And the histories of this place, do you know much about it?
We have learned a little bit from people who live in the area, so we have learned a little bit about the history.
Quite capable, I see. As he's like, trying to finish off his current drink, and takes the last sip, and he kind of bows to you all.
Where is your circus, by the way?
Currently, my wagon is located in the stockyard, by the gates.
Right. Alright, it was very nice meeting you.
You too, gives a bow and, excuse me, and as he, walks off, you see, two little kids come, up to Rictavio and say, we've heard one of, can we hear another story? We've heard the one about the stupid counts. What about the stupid baron? Oh, sorry, not kids, you hear the gentleman here say that. And you see as the table and nearby tap room goes silent, and many Patreons eyeing this fellow and Rictavio nervously. And from the bar here, you hear a voice speak up. That's not, boy. And you hear the other one behind him kind of grunts. That's not. And then you hear this other gentleman here scoffs. Cowards, the lot of you, he says, glancing about him. Not a funny bone in your bodies. Then Rictavio clears his throat. Alas, my friends, he says, but the day has been long, and I must retire. Another day, perhaps. And you see the two gentlemen here, groan. And they go back to their drinks, and Rictavio bows with the flourish and extends the steps. And you see above you, because you can actually see, you see Rictavio walking on the balcony above you, to his room. And you see as he passed two, children that were crouched on the balcony, and giggling, and you see as what they're giggling about is they're dangling a stuffed bat over the balcony side. And you see as the gentleman here is like swishing it away and stuff.
Interesting.
At this point, the food has come out, the drinks has come out. Do you all do anything? As you heard this as well. So you know there's definitely a, mixed, feelings here about the Baron.
Yeah, it does seem like.
I would assume that Mordwin heads back to the table here.
Oh, still singing.
Alright, well, keep Mordwin here.
He's having the time of his life over there.
Yep.
Might as well let him enjoy it.
You can see he's really getting back into his element. While he's in the middle of playing, I want to look at these other two figures that are sitting at the bar.
Mm-hmm.
What do they look like? They're armed or anything like that?
Looking at the two foes at the bar. Do, 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 do. They do. They look like they're pretty hefty. They... They appear what you would know, just from travels and stuff like that. They look like they definitely know the area. They look, you see like a bow sitting there and stuff, so you're assuming they're like hunters.
Okay, I'm gonna completely change tactics here all of a sudden. As soon as I get done singing this cheesy love song, I'm immediately going to bust out into something far more fitting of his Monster Hunter costume that he's wearing. He's gonna come out just full blast and go, Mordwin the Dirge came whistling low through Barovia's mist and the moon's pale glow. Count Strahd looked down with a lordly sneer till he heard the tune and went white with fear. And I'm gonna point to the rest of the party. I'm gonna say, not him, cried Strahd, not that dreadful man. I'm gonna point directly I'm gonna point directly at Cousin Ray as I say this. With a silver tongue in a silvered hand, he turned to mist, and with a frightened surge, he fled from the song of Mordwin the Dirge. Oh, Mordwin laughed as the thunder rolled. Run along, Count, back to your hold. Hide in your coffin, cling to your urge, but dawn comes singing with Mordwin the Dirge. It's just gonna go completely cheesy there. And I'm gonna look at these other two and see if I've drawn their attention at all by talking about how doing this to Count Strahd.
Frank
You
is
see-
gonna also, while he says that, look at the two that are behind Kessid as well.
You see as they pull the bows up and they fire upon. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, shit.
Oh shit!
They look up at you with a smirk, but also a concern almost. And you see Danica kind of approach you kind of quickly and kind of tugs at your jacket or whatever you're wearing, like your robe or what do you call that? Like,
so he's specifically wearing, like, it's almost gaudy with how over the top it is. There's a lot of fangs on a necklace, the hag's fingers on that
oh right.
Finger.
Oh yeah, he's had that for.
I didn't know he was wearing it.
Oh yeah, this that Monster Hunter uniform that I've got, like the costume. So he's basically, it's just completely over the top. We're talking like bulbs of garlic, like the whole 9 yards, like leather strapping, but yeah, that's what he's wearing.
tugs at your thing. Modwin.
Yes.
Just a fair warning. That is a name we do not use here.
Oh.
How?
People
Don't want you
Right.
getting in trouble.
Oh, I see. In a good way or a bad way?
Probably a bad way, as in you might get locked up.
Ah,
You're bringing. It's a good story, but Baron believes that any mention of him brings the darkness here, so just a fair warning.
all right. I'll keep it low. Perhaps I can find like-minded people.
Hmm.
And I'm gonna ask her directly. I'm gonna say to Danica, I'm like, who are these two sitting at the bar? They look like heavy hitters.
They are wolf hunters. They're the local hunters. They sell the meat, for a living. That is Zolder, and the other is Vengi. Hold on, let me they got some
Second,
weird
check that out.
names. Yep. They got some crazy names in this game. Give me a second. Zoldar
Zordon?
and
Ultar?
Please tell me you guys have seen the Zordon is racist video.
I think
the Black
I might
Ranger.
have.
The Yellow Ranger.
Yeah. And then they were like, if we switch it around, it'll be fine.
Yeah.
they're quite good at what they do. They also offer ad services and such.
Interesting.
Yes, they do anything for a good amount of coin.
I'm gonna look at her. I'm gonna thank her. Say, well, I'll be right back, Danica. I'm gonna make my way over to these two. I'm gonna say, good evening, gentlemen. I am Mordwin the Dirge. I'm sure you've heard of me. I've been told that you two are rather well-known hunters in the area, wolf hunters specifically. Is that true?
It is. But what does a scrawny person like you want?
Oh. Well, my looks can be deceiving, I assure you. And I'm going to subtly look down at the hag's finger around my necklace that I've got, done. And I'm gonna look to those two, and I say, you see, I'm a bit of a hunter myself, and you see the individuals sitting at the table adjacent to us are my companions. Would you mind joining us for a bit? Round of drinks on me.
You could join us up here. We are enjoying our meal here.
See. Well, if you change your minds, I might have a business proposition for you.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just going to make my way back to the table if they're not interested.
They look interested. You said business proposition, but they look to be scarfing their food at the moment. And of course, during all that, you know, the other two gentlemen were talking about the bear. Like I said, you could tell there's that weird, people are against the Baron, some are for the Baron. They don't speak up. Some others do. At this point, Danica approaches the table, starts cleaning things up, and Danica says, Carl and Nikolai, haven't you, during that point, right before that, you heard one of them speak up and demanded more wine. And she says, "Haven't you two had enough drink already, boys?" And you see the one gentleman here, Nikolai, waves away her words and says, "Nonsense! We've only begun. 2 pints of wine to start, and keep them coming." Danica replies, "Can I start you with some purple grape mash number 3? Nikolai scoffs and says, "What do you take us for? Tasteless peasants? Red Dragon Crush. And don't be stingy." You see a kind of a look on her face as she pours their wine. "Does your mother know what you're up to this evening?" Carl waits until he receives his pint, then grunts. "Mother's far too busy these days. And what she doesn't know can't hurt her." And you hear, "Or us," Nikolai chimes in, elbowing his brother, and the two chuckle as they return their drinks. And then she kind of approaches your guys' table. "I am so sorry about those two." And kind of clean it off your table.
Do they need a lesson in behavior?
No, but, they are... Hold on a second. Do. No, but they're brash drunkards. They're looking. They like to look for trouble, but they also are smart enough not to pick fights with well-armed strangers. But they feel free to say whatever they please, or who their mother is.
Who is that?
You see as she kind of visibly comes uneasy. "I promise to speak with you more in the morning, if you don't mind."
Not at all.
But please, have a good night's rest. I will, see you all in the morning. And, she kind of grabs the rest of the stuff and heads back. At this time, the other two do approach you. And kind of sit down.
Alright.
What is it, that you... would you like?
So I'm gonna look to them too, and I said, "Please, gentlemen, introduce yourselves to the rest of our party. I know nobody else has any idea what's going on. I'm gonna lead all of this. Tell us a little bit about yourselves."
What would you like to know? We are hunters.
"Oh, I know, but what have you hunted?
Wolves.
Anything?"
We supply the steak here. The foods for Vallaki.
On your hunts, have you run into anything besides a regular wolf?
We've run into plenty of things.
Well, tell us a little bit.
I mean, there's wolves out there. There's werewolves, which I don't recommend running into those.
How often do you run into those?
On occasion. It's quite dangerous out there. We ventured out, and not scared to venture out beyond the walls during the day. and we know the woods very well. We are always willing to serve as guides for 5 gold pieces per day, or provide directions to important landmarks in exchange for free drinks. But I will tell you, it is foolish to travel this cursed realm at night, and we won't do so unless you are willing to pay big, 100 gold pieces or more.
I see. Well, let's start with the landmarks, and I'm gonna pull over one of the bottles that we just purchased, and it'll be the more expensive of the two. I believe it's the crushed.
As you're doing this, you're kind of looking at him, and you see notches all through this bow, and you see as the other gentleman you see has wolf skin, like part of his cloak basically is like another patch. And now that you're looking around the tavern, you're also seeing that there are wolf heads actually adorned on the tavern walls.
Yeah, I was gonna say this place seems very anti-werewolf, if anything.
And what kind of landmarks are you looking for? Are you talking in town here? Would you like to know where things are, what they are?
Mainly, spare us the boring bits.
That's sure what you're looking for, though. That's the thing.
Blacksmith. Anyone who
yes.
purchase magical goods.
There is Raleigh's blacksmith that is south from here. It's kind of in the main square, the town square. There is Third Eye Potions, another store. There's Scrand's Leather, Art and Wheel, the Hab and Dash. There is
Any
the
recommendations on places to
Wrapped.
move away from?
Of course, there is the Trapped Paw. That is our place. We sell various of hunting, trapping, and other equipment, and adventuring gear. Places to stay away from. I don't believe there's really anything to stay fully away from.
Is there anyone in town that is maybe not as trusted as others? People we should avoid?
I'm sure, those that are hosting you tonight will fill you in more on that stuff in the morning.
Fair.
But you know where to find us if you need guide outside of the walls, or
This is true. We may need your assistance in a time coming when we are going to eventually leave. Maybe some help getting out of the town area or the surrounding area.
Yes. But we are getting quite... Go ahead.
No. I was just curious how far you two would be willing to travel, and if you have any other companions as well.
It is us two. We work as a duo.
Interesting. Well, at least you have each other's backs. It's always good to have a group.
Indeed.
Well, and if you frequent here, and what did you call it? The trap hall?
Yes, we we are at the trapped paw. Yes.
Excellent. Well, we'll come find you, when the time comes. Much appreciated.
Yes. These two head out. Accidentally killed Hildy.
Killed her?
No, I made her invisible for a second.
She's dead.
Slowly but surely, people are leaving the tavern. At this point, Danica, you see, sharply, though unkindly, yell up the balcony and says, Rom and Bray Murtikov. And you see as they both snap to attention. What did your father tell you about wearing those masks in the tap room? The boys, you see, remove these masks that they're wooden clown mask. And you hear them sleepless and flushed. We're not supposed to. Boys, and what did I tell you about running in the tap room? And you hear the two quietly. And then Bray pipes up. We're not supposed to do it? Exactly. Get back up to your rooms. As they head on up. I am sorry, everyone. They can be a handful sometimes, but they are good boys. Needs a little mask, though. We don't like them running around with them, but Joran bought them from a local toy maker, Gadolf Blinsky. Very, very good with the toys here.
We actually need to purchase something from the toy maker here. Could you give us directions?
Oh,
Forgot about that.
of course. That is just south of here. It's the evening now, of course, so he's not open. But if you head south and then wrap around the main square and head back a little north, he is located there. Or if you want to, you can head west a little bit and then make your first on the first road, turn left, and it is down at the corner from that direction.
I'm gonna look at Ranga and see, we'll get you a nice stick with some string on it in no time.
As this happens, the tap room slowly clears out over the following 2 hours. You see as these two brothers stumble outside, and you see from the doors here, you see as they head towards the left, please, if you don't mind, I will, I offer you to, take you all up to your rooms.
That would be lovely.
Just head out.
Did Arena ever come in?
Irina has not come in.
I got a feeling she's gonna stay outside the gates, guys. And the reason I say that is because if they're doing heavy checks to see if people are vampires or anything like that, don't forget, she's, you know.
Yep. Forgot about that. I did forget about that.
If you want to follow her, though. She heads
Yeah.
out.
We should have did some makeup work.
She leads you all outside. And then up these steps.
Wee. Oh, wee. Oh, I went upstairs.
Alright, well, here is the rooms. Here is the big room, whoever decides to stay here, and here is a small room.
Dibs.
Let me get Ven upstairs. If you go outside, if you take your token and go outside and up the stairs, it'll take you to the
Yeah, big room. Yeah.
These stairs right here?
Come on, get
Uh-oh.
it together,
No,
guys.
no, not those, not those. I think it's on the other side of the building.
Yep, here, right here.
Oh, yeah, here we go.
It should transport you.
Ah, yeah, it did.
Go up these stairs, Tyler,
I'm going on an adventure.
and go all the way up. Yep.
Oh, jeez. Alright.
So here is the big room, and then here is this small room.
Hold on.
Second I get inside, I'm gonna be like, no girls allowed! Close the door.
Okay, we didn't want to
Jump
come
from
in
bed to
anyways.
bed.
I am going to take a chair and just kind of like set it by the door. But I'm gonna sit there. Obviously, I don't need sleep, so I'm gonna just stay up and just kind of like listen, just in case something happens.
I don't see Hildy.
I got her. Lucy went to have a cigarette, so I'm moving her.
I'm gonna look at Kesset, and I'm gonna say, you know, I don't know if
No.
we have too much to worry about here. Seems like this place is very anti,
Vampire?
count.
Count Dracula?
Not county enough.
No. Might be the first good night of sleep we've gotten in a while. You know, just out of curiosity, is this a balcony right here, Kyle? That overlooks down into the tavern?
Yep.
Okay, I'm gonna keep that in mind for the future.
Um,
I'm hoping we see those two wolf hunters back here again so I can detect magic on them.
Danica, before she calls it a night, says that they're free to that you're free to request fresh linens or a tub of hot water for a bath to be brought up to your rooms, and breakfast is served at first light. She says warmly and adds, "Feel free to let us know if you need anything." And then
another bottle of the dragons.
it is past the serving time.
Boo!
As she heads back down.
Call it a night.
Right.
I'm gonna send Tabitha into their room
Okay.
in order to basically just sit there for the time being until make sure that they fall asleep fine.
Mm-hmm. Alright. So with that being said, any discussions you want before we you call it the night? If anything you guys want to talk about or anything amongst yourselves?
I'm gonna look at Kezit and Van, and I'm gonna say, do you two need anything from that blacksmith I was talking about? I need to purchase some things myself. Maybe we go carousing at the potion shop tomorrow as well.
I agree with that. I definitely could take some more supplies.
All right. As I say, thankfully we have a bit of coin we can throw around. Not a lot, but we have something.
That's right.
All right. I'm gonna hit sack.
With that being said, then, if there's nothing to discuss,
Yeah, I think Ringa and Hildy would just hang out with I can't remember the cat's name.
Tabitha.
Tabitha. Sorry, my brain can't think today. I think we would just hang out with Tabitha.
you can have a full night's rest. Do a long rest, and you're officially leveled up.
Yay.
Okay.
So on your character sheets, go ahead and hit long rest.
Yay. The longest of rests.
Yeah, I needed that badly. Completely spent. I didn't have any spells.
I had everything. So to be a martial character is quite fun.
Alright, you all wake up. At first light, you guys get up, and as you head to the balcony, unless you guys want to say anything, if not, I'll continue on.
No.
As you head onto the balcony here, you see Yerwin, taking down chairs from the taproom tables. Please, come on down. Come on down to the bar to speak. Do you guys head on down?
Yep.
Sure.
Alright, go ahead.
Gotta go all the way around.
Whee!
Open the doors. The cat's still here. No, Lucy, I'm not going off your thing.
He said come to the bar.
Come on. I'll take this one.
Listen. As you... He kind of leans over to all of you, lowering his voice. You must be cautious here in Vallaki. Both due to the town's harsh system of law enforcement and recent political tensions. The date of the festival of the Blazing Sun, which will take place from dawn to noon of the 5th day in 5 days' time. The Baron, he's got strict rules regarding the festivals and fates of those who speak ill on them. One of the rules is all must attend the festival. The other, don't speak ill against it. And I will warn you, there is a man that worked for the Baron, Isaac. He's the Baron's henchman. Terribly strong. Many have tried to test his strength. All have failed. I will say, however, the Baron is highly known for his highly susceptible to flattery, and that you should never, and that if you should ever need to win his favor, his ego is his prime target.
Ah, my specialty.
As he kind of laughs at that. And as I said, with the political tensions heading, there is another that is fighting for power within here. Lady Fiona. Lady Fiona Watcher. The two gentlemen that were in here. That is their mother. They also she also has a daughter, Stella. Stella Watcher. But we have not seen in a while. He seems to be kept on the grounds at the Waterhouse for unknown reasons.
I'm gonna be right back. I gotta run to the bathroom real quick.
If you want to take a quick 5-minute break, we can do that. I'm gonna grab my water real quick, and then we'll get back towards the last hour or so.
Cool.
Alright, I'm back.
Hello.
Hello, hello, hello.
Everybody back?
I'm back.
Tyler, are you here? No. Biscuit, go. Now my other cat's up here trying to drink my glass of milk.
Yeah, get that milk, Katie.
Milk is not good for cats. I learned that.
Was it
They're-
B?
What's up?
I was just saying, what's up? I'm back. You're good.
Alright, so. Biscuit. What? At this point now she's standing in front of my screen so I can't see. Alright, there she goes. At this point, you see as Rictavio ascends downstairs. He looks at you all. Well, good morning to you all, and nods. And you hear Urine bid him good morning as well. And removes a small parcel from beneath the counter, which Rictavio accepts and tucks it into his cloak. But thank you. And then Rictavio walks out towards the exit. What are you all doing?
It looked like a shady deal.
He just pulled something from behind the bar and handed it to him, and Rictavio put it underneath his cloak and started to head out the door. There's options here. You can keep talking, hang out here. You can follow him. You guys can do whatever you want at this point.
That's the circus guy, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
We could always casually ask if he does.
Yeah. Honestly, that's probably the way to do it. Just be
He
like,
does-
hey, what'd
he-
you give him?
No, or no, just be like, hey, I know you. I've heard that you can acquire something good, some goods, uncommon goods.
Would you like me to convince him?
I don't know. I'm just throwing it out
Rangacho pulls out a dagger.
there. No, not that way.
Give in to your deepest, darkest desires. Do it, Rango.
Ranga's trying to corrupt the little one. God, what do we want to do? I'm not gonna lie, I I want to follow the guy, but I don't know.
Do it. I'll
Alright.
Tabitha right behind you. No worries.
Tabitha, come with me.
Motion her off. I'm gonna keep eating.
Ranga's gonna put her hood up and begin skulking him. Skulk.
Are you following? What are you guys doing?
Ranga's gonna sneakily follow him and see what he's doing. Ranga's going stealth mode.
I think Hildy is staying where she is too. She's not very sneaky.
Alright, go ahead.
Roll for stealth?
Yep.
Well, I'm good at this, so I swear to God.
1.
Let's go!
Is it just you?
And the cat. But she's
And
in
the
my.
critter
I
cat.
put her in my cloak.
Done. In the cloak. Nice and hidden.
Alright, Ringo. You could see Tabitha, right?
Yeah, I
Miles.
can see you, well, for 100 feet. I'm just sending Tabitha along to basically.
Yeah, but can you see
Okay.
from Tabitha? Like, if you click on Tabitha, you can see what she sees?
Yeah.
You
Ah.
see what I see.
Alright.
Did you take her off the map?
No.
Oh.
She's over here where my ping is.
Oh yeah. No, I can see her. Yep.
Alright. So. As you guys follow, or you two, you see as Octavio removes the parcel from his coat. Within this, you see as he removes 2 apples and proceeds to feed them to a horse. Well, hello, sweet Jerusalem. As Jerusalem finishes eating, you see Octavio kind of look around at his surroundings.
Sorry, what was the horse's name?
Jerusalem. Here.
Ranga whispers to Tabitha, write that down.
I'm sitting at the bar with everyone else around me, and all of you hear is Mordwin go, "Where horses?"
I just slowly look at Mordwin.
His eyes are rolled back in his head. He's totally blind and deaf, looking through his eyes. Just all you guys know is you hear him say, "Where horses?" All right.
Since he doesn't detect you, what you see next as he touches his hat, and you see that his appearance changes.
Oh shit.
He looks like a Vallaki commoner.
we talking like magically changes?
Yes. As he heads out the
Oh,
doors.
I'm going to go around the corner real. Oh wait, did he come back the way I did?
No, he went out these other doors.
Oh shit, there's other doors.
The door.
I am going to continue following this because I have more questions than answers now.
All right, I'm gonna break vision with Tabitha just for a moment, and I'm gonna look at my companions. I'm gonna go. Gotta go.
All right.
And I'm gonna shrug them to go out the door. So because I lose vision after 100 feet. So if they're taking off going somewhere else, I'm definitely getting everybody to get moving.
Alright.
Follow.
Hugging
So,
this door.
With that being said, and the rest of you head out the front door, right?
Yes.
Alright. Let me, I am just going to move us to this for now.
Oh, we're going on the long haul now, guys. Also, for most likely, Ranga has no idea about the limitation, so Ranga is still talking to Tabitha, like whispering, like, "Hey, did you get that? He
That
is
was just
another
looks at
person.
you like weird
He's
look.
another person."
Being outside now, you see, as he starts to head out, west, or east, I meant, the way you guys initially came. The streets are much busier now. It's the morning. And you see as he's weaving, he proceeds to weave through the streets and alleys. I need from all of you, as he's heading down these roads and weaving in and out of the guests and people and stuff, I need whoever is following, if you guys are all following them, I need you guys to make a DC 18 perception check to see if you lose them in the crowd or not.
Does Tabitha give me
Oh.
advantage?
Yeah, I'll say yeah for definitely help action on that. Side note, I forgot to check who gets inspiration and who
Oh, go
doesn't
ahead.
get inspiration and
Mhm.
everything else. Give me 1 second. Where's my? There we go. Okay, there's your answer. So
Yeah.
you've got inspiration.
Do I also have advantage because of Cat?
Yes.
Yay!
Yeah, she would definitely be giving you the help action.
Wow.
Not great.
I'm gonna use my inspiration.
Does inspiration give you advantage on the roll
I don't even
if you
know.
already have advantage?
I don't
Do I
think
just
so. I don't
roll-
think you can stack.
Do I just re-roll one of the?
Oh,
is that what,
well,
is
shit,
it?
Kazet Ray got it.
Oh yeah.
Kaiser's able to keep an eye on Octavio. You see as he enters into a stockyard.
Yeah, everything that you say, I'll just recite it back to the group.
Okay.
Do you guys want to follow him?
Oh yeah.
Ranga's still following, yeah, because she's still.
You
wants to
see
know what's going on.
as... Hold on, sorry. Sorry, I forgot to mention this.
You're good.
As you depart the Blue Water Inn, of course, like I said before, you find the streets full of townsfolk. You, as players, hear sound of whining horse from down the street, and the townsfolk freeze, fall silent. A small procession lies in the south. Baron Vargas Velakovich is riding upon his chestnut horse, flanked by his two mastiffs and followed by 3 guards. You see a tall man. Hold on a second. Let me see if I can find.
Oh God. That's a big man.
With this like wild, weird arm. You could see an old, frightened-looking woman wearing threadbare commoner's clothes has stumbled away from the horse and fallen into a puddle of mud a few feet away from the horse. The horse has come to an abrupt halt, and the procession has stopped along with it. This gentleman, which you can assume is Isaac, devilish arm is outstretched, suggesting that he had just pushed or flung the old woman into the mud. The Baron angrily scolds the woman for getting mud on his cloak. Filthy peasants! Filthy peasants' hands! The old woman, her voice quivering, apologizes and pleads to the Baron to release her son, claiming that he meant no harm with this foolish joke. The Baron insists that her son, Udo, needs rehabilitation for his malicious unhappiness and suggests that the woman does as well. He commands Isaac to seize her and lock her in the stocks, suggesting that a few days in the stocks out to tighten her tongue. Isaac steps forward, flexing his devilish arm with a cruel glint in his eye. Isaac then grabs the woman, hauls her to her feet, and thrusts her rudely into the guards' waiting arms. 2 of the guards pull the old woman's arms behind her back and begin to pull her south. As the struggle weeps and pleads for her son's freedom, no townsfolk dare to help her. As the old woman is hauled away, the Baron turns to the townsfolk surrounding him and announces, "Let this be a lesson as to the dangers of malicious unhappiness. The devil's hand is long, but our joy shall overcome his shadows." That's what you all see as you follow Rictavio. Now it's your choice. Do you want to intervene or just continue following this mysterious, magically changing person?
Very good question.
Dang.
I really want to beat this guy up, but
I mean, yeah, I don't know if I'd be able. I don't know if Ranga could stop herself from intervening in that one.
Hold on. Let me see.
And of course, Yorin had made his warnings about watching out for Isaac and how the Baron is.
Out of curiosity, am I able to throw my hunter's mark on him to cast hunter's lore, which allows me to figure out his strengths and weaknesses?
Ooh.
And Isaac?
Yeah, on that guy that like knocked the old lady down.
Yes.
Yeah, because if so, I like to use that bonus action for Hunter's Lore, which allows me to reveal certain strengths and weaknesses.
You want to pop it up in the chat?
Sure.
You do know that he is resistant to fire.
Oh, good, he's not resistant to stabbing.
Punching.
I
Do
kinda
we?
turn to everybody and say, like, I think we have a shot if we want to intervene and see, like, if we could take him out verbally, if not, or like stop him verbally, but if not, we could go physically and most likely be able to take him out. Your guys' call.
Both end.
As much as I want to intervene here, I don't know if this is the right place in the public where we'll have to deal with more than just him.
We all know what the guy looks like, right?
This is something we'll have to handle maybe later in a different place, somewhere where there's less witnesses.
We all know what this guy looks like. We know who he is, I guess. I'm gonna say now's not the time to intervene. Get him while he sleeps.
How far can you see his? How far can you track this man?
Does it?
Yeah, with the hunter's mark.
I'm sure on the top of my head. That will be. All this is within range. Oh, 90 feet, my bad.
And it's good for up to an hour. No, hold on. Basically, you have advantage perception or survival checks to find the target for up to an hour. So they can be around town and stuff like that, and if you're looking for them, trying to track them, you get advantage for it.
Could be worth trying again after we figure out what this other man is doing.
Okay.
You continue following Octavio?
Yeah.
Alright. So, with that being said, you see as Octavio is kneeling by a wagon. You see as he You see as he slips some more food through the slate near the rear door of the wagon. And you see as he's talking within this, wagon, and you hear, as he's almost talking about what's going on in the town right now. You see then he's kneeling by the wagon and appears to be adjusting the spokes of the wagon's rear left wooden wheel. Does any of you have a passive perception of 16?
Oh god, no.
Oh, no.
I forgot
Feel
what
like-
mine is.
Yes, it does.
I think I do.
Perception is 16. Passive.
Oh no, Kessa is 14.
No, I'm
Ranga.
yeah.
I got it.
You notice that Octavio is repeatedly adjusting and readjusting the same spoke. And that his lips are moving. As if he's
Can I-
speaking with someone.
Would I be able to tell what he is saying?
You see as he continues his task for about 5 minutes. Which is far longer than any task should, doing this would normally be.
Am I able to make out anything
You
he's saying?
can't really make out what he's saying specifically. But you could tell he's been sitting here talking, moving his mouth, which is weird for, like, what he's doing. Like, he's adjusting the same spoke, but yet still talking like he's,
Yeah. So I think Ranga's gonna whisper and say, he's clearly talking to somebody inside that carriage. And he doesn't want them to know it is him. It's a little suspicious. I think there's something strange going on here. I think it would be worth us.
You can always just approach him, or...
I don't know if it's worth us approaching or us still staying hidden, but... I kind of want to approach him. I can always go up. Maybe we can send 1 or 2 of us, and then the rest hang back, or...
Yeah, I agree.
Alright, as much as this pains me, Mordwin, why don't you come with me? I could use your skills. Mordwin. Sorry, Hildy, I need someone who is... persuasive.
Martin flexing.
Oh,
Don't make me regret this. Alright. So, I would have us approach... and kind of just... I don't know if he, like, as we approach, if he takes notice of us or not, but if he, like, tries to ignore us, we get close and say, sorry, I forgot his name now.
Octavio?
Say, hello, Rictavio, very lightly.
And he kind of gets up and looks at you, and... hello, my friends. Hello. It is so kind to see you yet again. I hope
He's
you
with this guy,
enjoyed.
right?
Yeah. Hold on. Let me see. You notice he is not now.
Oh, he's not. Oh.
He looks like this He looks like Rictavio again.
Oh, okay.
From what Kesset you saw, is he looked like a commoner, and then when he turned in the stockyard, he went back.
Okay. Man, I thought it was gonna be real sneaky and he wasn't gonna understand why we knew it was him, dang.
What can I do for you? It's always fun seeing friends.
Well, just wondering, what are you doing here, all by yourself?
This is my wagon, of course.
No one special to see, no one to talk to?
I mean, other than my wagon, no.
Who? I'm surprised. Then were you? I could have swore I heard you talking, or saw you talking to someone as my way here, as we walked in.
I'm not quite understanding what you're getting at. There's no one to be had?
So, well, why don't you invite us into your wagon so we can see the inside? I'm very curious what it looks like.
Please, I haven't cleaned. It's not ready for show yet. The circus, of course, will be ready when I'm ready to show. I'll be ready to show.
Rango walks up to the door.
Please, my friend. And he looks at you and as his fist kind of tightens around his cane, and he puts it up in front of you. And he looks at you with a hardened gaze. And he kind of twists his arm around and moves the cane up towards your, like, under your chin. I must know, as his voice lowers. Are you spies of Strahd? If so, I would dispatch of you in an instant.
We are hardly spies of Strahd. If anything, he wants us dead.
I must have some kind of proof. I must know what you are really here for. Basically, I am looking for any way of persuasion checks from anyone that wants to offer up anything here. With a DC of 15.
Orsman, why don't you tell him why we are here?
I'm gonna be direct as possible. I say, you seem awfully suspicious with everything that you've done. And, without going into too much detail, I can assure you everything we've been through in the recent days has been, well, indicative of being I would say, toyed with by the ruler of this land. Now, what is it that you're hiding? I'm gonna roll. This is... If I don't get it with a normal roll on this, I am gonna...
Hey!
never mind. It's a 28.
You did not get it. I apologize.
Oh,
No, no. You see, it's Octavio size. And you see as he hands over hold on a second, sorry. Why can I not see? I am looking for... specifically this handout. Da-da-dum. I don't know if there's a handout here. When it says he hands you something, I hate when they do that. You see as he leans over to you all and says, please, if you don't mind, you and your friends come form a protective wall around the rear of this wagon.
Mhm.
Do you do so?
Wait, hold on. What do you say?
To form a wall around the rear of this wagon. So it kind of hides, what he's about to show.
And Rango will like whistle and signal for the rest of them to come by.
I'll help.
Following.
As he opens the door, you see as Octavio produces a key from his sleeve, and he opens the door. When he does, you can see that the wagon contains a soft bed of straw, a comfortable woolen blanket, a few books, and also what appears to be a young Vistani girl. You see, I don't have a handout, but I posted it in Discord chat. You see as this young Vistani girl is clutching a plush saber-toothed tiger to her chest and wearing a beaded necklace with a carved copper amulet. And you hear the little girl speak up. It is nice to meet you all. I've been expecting you.
How long have you known that we'd be here?
I've had a premonition that someone would follow and find me here. I've left multiple clues and Hiroka cards, a bracelet, handkerchief, and a ring. Different ways to get people to me. And she looks over at Octavio. Of course, I thank you for my your efforts to keep me safe. But we both knew that their plan could not last forever. And now that they're here, a long-term solution is more likely within reach. And we will end it there.
Dun dun dun.
Who are you?
Because that will be a good stopping point for next time to dive deeper in this part.
I feel like you were trying to bait us into a fight.